Okay, so I'm going to do another quick little video here. In conversation, context is kind of everything. It's like, what was previously said, subjects you're talking about, so when you're saying something to somebody, or in this case, Kit, he's got some frame of reference as to what subject you're talking about, or in what context you're talking about something. But we'll make a noise so Kit can hear us.
I don't believe it. It's not possible. Is that you?
Who else would it be, Kit? Of course, right? Now, here's an interesting thing. There's, like, when you say, like, if somebody asks a question and you say, what? Sometimes you say, what is it, or whatever, right? There's also a comical way of kind of saying, like saying what? Like you could say, what was it? There was that movie, I think it was called Demolition Man. They were, in that movie, they would often say, what's your boggle? Which was kind of a cool way of saying it. But there's a bunch of, but I'll give you an example here. We'll ask Kit, we'll say to Kit that we're going to have a fun day today. And see how he responds to that. Hey, Kit.
Yes, Michael.
We're going to have a fun day today, pal.
That sounds like fun. I have a question about that, Michael.
What's your boggle, Kit?
Very funny. The things I'm forced to put up with. What exactly are we going to do, Michael?
I'll tell you later, Kit.
I can serve you better if I'm familiar with your strategy.
Okay, so for that last part there, I hadn't made a thought process for that yet, but we will eventually. Now here's the other thing too. That was the comical way of saying it, but if we just do this, for example. Hey, Kit.
What is it, Michael?
We're going to have fun today, Kit.
I'm glad to hear that. Michael, may I ask you a question?
What is it, Kit?
What exactly are we going to do, Michael?
Never mind, pal. I'll tell you later, Kit.
And what are we looking for?
Never mind, Kit.
Very well.
Okay, so yeah, that one was compatible with that one, obviously. Now, here's something else that's been enhanced a lot and made to work with the new thought process that we got going on, because everything is going to be governed by the thought processes naturally. So, because it makes sense, right? Any responses you have generally sort of come from what you're thinking about. But let's ask Kit how he feels about doing a stunt. Hey, Kit.
What is it, Michael?
How do you feel about a stunt, pal?
Good thinking, Michael. Michael, what do you think of a stunt where I could somersault end over end? It's never been done before. Or better still, how about a flaming chariot? We could set my wheels on fire and do a jump. At night it could be quite spectacular, don't you think?
And they say I'm the crazy one, Kit.
Well, what do you think?
And they say I'm the crazy one, Kit.
Michael, really? Good grief.
Right. So, there's that. That one has been enhanced quite a bit, because you get the multiple sort of responses where he thinks about something, and then if given a chance, he says something, and then he thinks more, and then possibly has something else to say, and he could be interrupted at any point during that thought process, you know, with whatever. Like, I mean, as soon as he said his idea about the flaming chariot, I could have said, yeah, and and they call me the crazy one. Same thing with the way we are accessing factoids now too. That whole process is going to be massively enhanced. I'll give you an example. We'll ask Kit who Darth Vader is. Hey, Kit.
Yes, Michael.
Who is Darth Vader, Kit?
A very good question. Let's find out. If you'll permit me, if I may direct your attention to the monitor.
Right, so that punches up the factoid on Darth Vader. And, you know, he has some thoughts about that as we're accessing that information, of course. Now, what would happen if we asked him that again? Any thoughts on what might happen or what should happen? Well, let's find out. Hey, Kit.
Yes, Michael.
Who is Darth Vader, Kit?
You just asked me that.
Yeah. Now, in context
Don't tell me you've forgotten already.
Now, in context of conversation, does that not make more sense? That if you've just asked something, naturally you should get that kind of a response, right? Kind of makes sense, I guess. Hey, Kit. Hey, Kit.
Yes, Michael.
Do you like the ocean?
Not exactly.
Why is that, Kit?
You know perfectly well. I dislike the smell of fish. I hate salt water.
Now, what you don't know there...
Besides, the sea air is very bad for my circuitry.
Now, what you don't know there is, in a previous conversation, I had asked him that before. So basically, Kit had already given us that information that he doesn't like the smell of fish and he doesn't like salt water. So unless I purge his memory, at any future time that I ask him that, he's going to say, you know perfectly well. Because he's already given us that information. Like I say, guys, there's a lot of complexity that's gone into the Night OS software here. I guess, you know, a couple of years ago when we did Winnipeg Comic Con, the real acid test, I guess you would say, for this was that Kit's software was up and running all day. Like, his dash was on all day, the lights were on, you know, the whole bit. But he was talking from the time we started the software up to 8 o'clock in the morning at Comic-Con to 6 or 6:30 at night when they closed it down for the evening. But he was up and running all day, no glitches, no nothing. Everything was fine, everything was cool. People were talking to Kit and everything. It was yeah. I think I have some video on my YouTube channel of Comic-Con. I think. I can't remember now. But yeah, there's there's so much that's been that's in the process of being updated with this. Like, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, don't want to make this video too long. Gives you an idea of some of the stuff that we're doing with this.